I cheated on my eyebrow waxer, lady, and I deeply regret it. So in part 1, you saw all the areas that I no longer have brows or brow hair. And this is part 2, where I'm going to show you how to fill in your eyebrows with affordable drugstore products. And I went a little crazy at the drugstore. So if you want to know how to just fill in your brows and make them thicker, this is the video for you. First up, go in with a spoolie and you're going to brush your brow hairs up. This way you're creating it to be a little bit more voluminous and just kind of getting the general shape of where you need to like fill in any areas, add hair, not add hair. Now there are 3 points to the face when you're filling in your eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with a pencil first. So the first point is going to be right at the corner of your eye and mark it. That is where you're going to want your brow to begin. The second point is looking straight. Take it from the tip of your nose past your iris. That's kind of where you want your arch to be. And then you want your brow to end, again, tip of your nose, corner of your eye. That's exactly where you want your brow to end. From that point on, I'm going to use a micro tip pencil, and you're going to take a line on the bottom, and you're just going to follow your natural arch and end it right at that point that you made that one line, and start at the point where you made the first line. Now, from the end of your tail, you're going to take that point and you're going to kind of match where we had that point that we made above our arch. And you just want to bring that one down so it connects. At this point, I like to kind of brush the hairs down so I can see my line and anywhere that I need to fill in. And I fill in using light strokes on the pencil. And I'm going to stay in between the 2 lines that I just created. I'm going to put a lot more pressure towards the tail end. And I just want to keep light strokes just on the outward end of my brow. Then you can go in with a spoolie and just kind of brush them back up into place and diffuse any harsh lines. Just kind of in the center. You don't want to do too much on the end, or else you're going to diffuse that sharpness. But again, that's personal preference. I'm going to do the same thing with the middle of the brow. I'm going to lightly pull down and see where I kind of need to fill in. So I'm going to put light strokes just anywhere I need to fill in the brow, and then brush it back up and reshape. Now I'm going to go in with an even smaller micro tip. You don't have to do this. You can use the same pencil or brow you started with. And I'm going to just lightly make little strokes and little hairs to fill in the front part of my brow. If you want to go a step further, you can use a micro felt pen. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch in taupe, and I'm just going to create some little tiny strokes. Kind of more on the front of my brow where she took off a lot of the hair, and make it look like I have little hairs. And then if you want to go a step further, you can go in with a brow gel that has microfibers in it. I have 3 here. I have the Thick and Wow Fixing Brow Gel. This one has fibers from Essence. I have the NYX True Brow Glue in taupe. And then I have the Infallible Brows 24 Hours Volumizing Mascara. So I'm probably going to try this one. So the L'Oreal Infallible Brow has a flat end and then this kind of doe foot applicator. I'm just going to pop that through the front end of my brows. So there is a lot of pigment on this, and I don't know if I'm quite a fan of that, but let's just brush it through a couple times. Let's see. And then we're going to finish off with concealer underneath the lower brow line. So you can just take a eyeshadow brush. I have a flat brush here. I put a little bit of concealer on it, and I kind of just on the tip, and then I lightly follow, that's probably way too much product, the bottom of my brow, and then I blend it out. You can use a lot less than this. I think I have a little bit too much. So considering what we started with, where I'm kind of missing half my front, no tail, and then it's really thin, overall, not too bad for drugstore products. I do want to try the other brow fibers just on this brow here that we don't have anything, just kind of see what they look like. So I'm going to go in with the brow glue and taupe from NYX and see. Oh, it's got a little tiny spoolie. I'm going to brush these brow hairs up and see if it adds. I think this is more of a brow glue and less of a one where you're making any fibers. Like I can do a little bit of a tint maybe here where I don't have any brow hair and see if it doesn't really pick up on the skin. So this is probably more if you have full eyebrows and not if you're trying to add pigment to an area on the skin where you are missing some. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first you're going to go in with, I guess, your brow gel, get your shape. These are for my girlies that like the soap brows or like the super laminated brow look. Once you get your shape, take it from the arch and go down. You don't want it to be too crazy. The front can look a little crazy, but the more crazy this area looks, it doesn't look as neat. Neat's not the word. Shaped. So I'm going to see if I can create some 4 fibers with this Essence Thick and Wow Brow Mascara. This one's got a much bigger of a spoolie. Don't think you need that much. I'm going to focus this more on the area that I don't have any brows on my skin and see if I can get some pigment there. So this one is actually doing a lot more pigment than the NYX, that's for sure. And it's even staining some of the area that I don't have brows, but it's making it look a little bit like brow hair, which isn't too bad. I'm going to go in with a pen and just add some hair-like strokes to the front and throughout the brow. Okay, so overall thoughts. If you want more of a natural laminated soap brow using less effort, these 3. So the NYX brow glue, the pigment comes from the Essence Thick and Wow Brow Fixing Mascara. And then if you want to create a little bit more like hair-like strokes, especially in the front there, that's probably going to require a felt tip like the Lift and Snatched. And that's kind of in the area right here where I don't have any hair or anything. So that would be something I do like on a quick day. If I have more time and I want a lot more pigment and probably a lot more staying power, I'd go in with the brow pencil. The next one's really good. I was really impressed with this CoverGirl one. Like this is a micro tip. So maybe one or the other, you don't have to use both of these. And I really do like the Infallible Wear because I found that it has a lot more pigment to it, but it doesn't look as natural as maybe something like these 2. Anyways, guys, I hope that helped, and we learn something new every day. All right, if you have any questions, pop them in the comments. Again, this is day 10, I think, of my challenge where you ask your questions, skincare and makeup related, and I answer them. Now I gotta go put some actual makeup on and fix this.